all they need to aim for, Impunity, is to do better than the Broke Boys. So obviously they're being outclassed in the series, but this should in no way whatsoever down their morale before the end is seen, right? They need to do better than one team, which is Broke Boys. And as long as they can keep up a performance like that, getting into the playoffs is an actual reality Impunity can see.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree, totally agree with what you mentioned. Broke Boys, the fourth team in terms of, say, ranking it into those going into playoffs. But it's not that evident on this first match of Control, wherein before a point has been reduced from side of Smart Omega, a lot has already been taken against Impunity. And Spawn Trap easily can be triggered, especially on this map. And well, it will depend on how can you get away and go for probably pull off a switch or a swap in terms of that spawn, but without surviving that much, no way might be the key for that success.
And by the time I even take the mic right back, this match might already be over, bro. 11 lives left here for Impunity. What can they even do? They are barely at either side of this control point. You see player number 1 in yellow attempting, but attempting being the key word that he gets slain instantly. Nobody's going for that Bravo point at all. Everybody's hyper-focused on A. They don't want to overextend. And Impunity, 5 seconds to go, 4 lives, make that 3 with the 3 seconds. They pause it for a tad bit, but this round is all over.
Yeah, and well, it's either the time or the lives. And either way, Smart Omega is taking that point now. So a little bit of switch up right now, but I will be expecting Smart Omega will be doing the same thing. They will be attacking, or they will be defending in an aggressive fashion, taking down anyone from Impunity who's moving in, and start off with Whoopi against Gertrude.
It's going to be a fantastic start once again as Smart Omega rakes in all of the slaves. Impunity trying their very best to survive, but clearly it is a challenge against Smart Omega. We may be hyping them up for some of these other series, but in this one, I think it's clear-cut who's going to be the winner, because they are once again speed running through Impunity. Smart Omega cheekily attempting for both control points at the same time. Player number 4 in blue, single-handedly risky, going for the cap onto B, and he gets a little bit of help. And this is the most annihilating play at control that I've seen in a long time that an attacking squad takes.
The way I'm looking at it, they only need 3 players.
Wow.
1 for each of that plate, and also 1 to defend the spawn. And there you have it, 2-0. Only by the help of 3 players. I mean, 1 was in there trying to control the spawn trap, but after he has been taken down, still the capture continues.
I mean, do I need to even cast this match, man? I think there is a very clear difference between the two. And the gap between the teams, my oh my, Neptune, they are worlds apart. They are literally planets apart.
Yeah, from Neptune to Earth, that is the distance that they have, probably even longer. But with Smart Omega right now on defensive, it's easy for them to trigger the spawn trap, and Kendi right now finally being taken down, but before that happens, already done a lot of damage. Only 12 remains, AJ.
I mean, dude, this is like a spawn trap if you've ever seen one. Freddy drops it on their head. Impunity can't even get out of their spawns. One guy runs on out, and he tries to get to the control point. Smart Omega says, get back to your spawn, and you stay there. And they make sure, they sure as hell stay there. One more life. Guy has managed to get out into Granny's, calling his grandma for help. Seems to be absolutely useless, as Smart Omega completes the fastest run, the fastest series, even faster than EZR Bookie, and there was no DQ.
Yeah, no DQ, no need to really stop.
There's no DQ, there's a barbecue.
They were burned. Well, I don't want to burn barbecue, bro. I like it a little bit tender, and I guess they really tenderized Impunity at that point. Not with heat, but with the firepower that Smart Omega has.
Dude.